You've been eating eggs wrong your entire life. Not the wrong food, the wrong preparation. And that difference is costing you muscle you should already have. The egg is the most complete muscle-building food on the planet. Most men are getting maybe 40% of what it can do for them. 7 recipes tonight. Number 1, the testosterone bowl. 2 whole eggs, 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 ounce of raw cheddar, cooked low and slow in a cast iron pan. Here's the mechanism. The yolk is not just protein, it is a complete hormonal support package. Cholesterol, the raw structural material testosterone is built from. Vitamin D, a direct cofactor in testosterone synthesis. Zinc, selenium, all in one yolk. No single nutrient does the job alone. The yolk does it together. That is why throwing it away is one of the most expensive mistakes a man who trains can make. The dose, 2 whole eggs, not egg whites, not a carton of liquid egg product. 2 whole eggs with the yolk, every morning, non-negotiable. The supplement industry would isolate one of those nutrients, put it in a black bottle with an X in the name, charge you $60, and leave out the other 4. The yolk has all of them. It costs 30 cents. Number 2, the overnight muscle shake. 4 whole eggs, soft-boiled or poached. 1 cup of whole milk, 1 tablespoon of raw honey. Blended together, served cold or at room temperature. Here's the mechanism. Casein protein from the milk digests slowly, over 5 to 6 hours, releasing amino acids steadily through the night while you sleep. The eggs add fast-acting complete protein with all 9 essential amino acids, creating a 2-phase release. The honey provides a controlled insulin spike that drives those amino acids into muscle tissue at the moment they're most receptive. Together, this is a sustained muscle-building signal that runs while you do absolutely nothing. The dose. This is your last thing before bed. Not a second dinner. Replace whatever you're currently eating at 10 p.m. with this. Soft-boil the eggs earlier in the day. Blend everything cold. Drink it 30 minutes before sleep. A word on raw eggs. Rocky drank them raw. Rocky also trained in a freezing slaughterhouse with no coach and a 4 a.m. wake-up call. You don't have to do everything Rocky did. Cooked eggs absorb at 90%. Raw eggs absorb at 50%. Cook the eggs. Get twice the protein. It's a better deal. Number 3, the anabolic scramble. 3 whole eggs, half a cup of black beans, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, salt. That's it. Here's the mechanism. The black beans add slow-digesting complex carbohydrates that replenish muscle glycogen post-workout. The olive oil provides oleic acid, which reduces systemic inflammation, the same inflammation that slows recovery between sessions. The eggs provide the complete amino acid profile. This is a post-workout meal that covers protein, carbs, and anti-inflammatory fat in one pan. The dose. Within 45 minutes of finishing your training session, 3 eggs minimum. Do not skip the beans. That's where the glycogen replenishment comes from. If you're currently eating a protein bar after training, you are paying $3 for an inferior version of this. This costs 80 cents and takes 4 minutes. Here's what most men don't understand about eggs. The egg is not just a protein source. It is a complete hormonal support system in a shell. Protein, healthy fat, cholesterol for testosterone, choline for brain function and fat metabolism, lutein and zeaxanthin for eye health, vitamin D, vitamin B12, selenium. No other single food does all of that at once. The reason the fitness industry pushed egg whites and protein powder for 30 years is simple. There is no money in telling you to eat the whole egg. There is a lot of money in selling you a powder that does half the job at 10 times the cost. Every recipe on this list uses the whole egg. Every single one. If you're still separating yolks after this video, I genuinely don't know what to tell you. Items 4 and 5 are coming up. And then number 6. Number 4. The zinc stack omelette. 3 whole eggs, 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds, half a cup of spinach, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. Here's the mechanism. Zinc is the single most important mineral for testosterone production. Most men who train are zinc deficient because intense exercise depletes zinc faster than a sedentary diet replaces it. Pumpkin seeds are the most practical and accessible plant-based source of zinc you can add to any meal. No cooking required, no preparation, just fold them in. The spinach adds magnesium, the second most common deficiency in training men. Magnesium directly regulates sleep quality and cortisol suppression. Coconut oil provides medium-chain triglycerides that the body converts to energy rather than storing as fat. The dose: 3 eggs, 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds folded in, half a cup of spinach wilted in coconut oil. Eat this at dinner, not breakfast. The magnesium and zinc work best when consumed in the evening. Pumpkin seeds in an omelette. I know, sounds like something you'd order at a cafe while journaling about your feelings. Eat it anyway. Your testosterone will thank you. Number 5, the cortisol killer. 2 whole eggs, 1 medium sweet potato, 1 tablespoon of butter, pinch of cinnamon. Here's the mechanism. Cortisol and testosterone run on a direct seesaw. When cortisol goes up, testosterone goes down. After intense training, cortisol is elevated. That's normal. What keeps it elevated is the absence of a recovery signal. Complex carbohydrates are that signal. They replenish muscle glycogen and tell your body that the stress event is over. The sweet potato delivers that signal cleanly, along with potassium for muscle contraction and vitamin C for tissue repair. Cinnamon improves insulin sensitivity, which means the nutrients from the eggs get shuttled into muscle tissue more efficiently. The butter provides the fat needed to absorb the fat-soluble vitamins in the yolk. The dose: you already ate number 3 right after training. This is 2 hours later. The follow-up meal, the one that finishes the recovery window: 2 eggs, 1 sweet potato, butter, cinnamon. That's it. The men in your gym who recover fastest between sessions are not taking expensive recovery supplements. They are eating meals like this one. You've been watching them and wondering why they're always ready to train again. Now you know. Number 6 is coming up. The 4-minute recipe I mentioned at the start. The one that hits every anabolic trigger at once. Right after this. Number 6, the anabolic power bowl. 4 whole eggs, half an avocado, 1 tablespoon of raw honey, 1 ounce of Brazil nuts, cooked in butter. This is the recipe. Here's why it works. The eggs provide complete protein, all 9 essential amino acids in the exact ratios your muscle tissue needs for repair and growth. The avocado provides monounsaturated fat and potassium. Potassium is critical for muscle contraction and nerve signaling. Most men are chronically low in it and have no idea. The raw honey spikes insulin just enough to drive those amino acids directly into muscle tissue at the moment they're most receptive. That is the post-workout window. That is why this meal belongs here first. The Brazil nuts, 2 of them, not a handful, 2, provide selenium. Selenium is the cofactor that activates the enzyme responsible for converting inactive thyroid hormone into its active form. Your metabolism, your energy, your body composition, all of it runs through that conversion. 2 Brazil nuts per day covers your entire daily requirement. Most men have never thought about selenium once in their lives. And the butter is not optional. The fat-soluble vitamins in the egg yolk, A, D, E, K, require dietary fat to be absorbed. Without fat, you are eating the egg and leaving the vitamins in the pan. The butter is the delivery mechanism. 4 minutes, 1 pan, under $2. Before bed works too. The mechanisms shift slightly toward overnight recovery rather than acute post-workout repair. But the result is the same. Post-workout is the primary window. Use it there first. The supplement industry cannot sell you this. There is no product here. There is no subscription. There is no 30-day supply. There is an egg, an avocado, some honey, 2 Brazil nuts, and a tablespoon of butter. That is why nobody told you about it. Number 7, the weekly prep base. A dozen hard-boiled eggs. Prepared Sunday, eaten throughout the week. The mechanism. Consistency beats optimization every single time. The reason most men don't build muscle at the rate they should isn't that they don't know what to eat. It's that when they're tired, when they're busy, when they get home at 9 p.m. and the kitchen is cold, they eat whatever is easiest. Hard-boiled eggs are the answer to that problem. In the shell, they last 7 days in the fridge. Peel them as you eat them, 30 seconds per egg, right when you need one. Do not peel them all at once. Peeled eggs last 1 day. Eggs in the shell last a week. Keep the shell on until the moment you eat it. The dose: 12 eggs on Sunday, That's 2 eggs per day for 6 days with 2 left over for the day you eat 3. Boil them all at once. Store them in the shell. Done. Here's what this does beyond the nutrition. It removes the decision. When you're tired and hungry and your willpower is at 0, the decision has already been made. The eggs are there. You eat them. You don't eat the thing you would have eaten instead. The men who are consistent with their nutrition are not more disciplined than you. They have better systems. This is a system. It takes 20 minutes on Sunday, and it solves 6 days of the most common failure point in muscle-building nutrition. Every recipe on this list works better when you also have hard-boiled eggs in your fridge. They are the backup, the default, the thing that catches you when everything else falls apart. The woman in your kitchen might ask why there are always a dozen eggs in the fridge. Tell her it's a system. She'll notice the results before she understands the reason. Here's what you do tonight. Pick one recipe from this list. Just one, not all 7. 1. If you train today, the anabolic power bowl. Number 6. 4 eggs, half an avocado, raw honey, 2 Brazil nuts, butter. 4 minutes. If you didn't train today, the testosterone bowl. Number 1. 2 whole eggs, butter, raw cheddar, cast iron, low heat. 3 minutes. If it's late and you don't want to cook, hard boil a dozen eggs right now. Put them in the fridge. Tomorrow is handled. That's the stack. One recipe. Tonight. Not a full meal plan overhaul. Not a grocery list of 40 items. One recipe. Tonight. The men who get results don't wait for the perfect moment to start the perfect plan. They make one better decision tonight and build from there. One recipe. Tonight. Here's the truth. The egg has been available to every man on this planet for thousands of years. It is the most complete muscle-building food that exists. It costs less than any supplement ever invented. And for 30 years, the fitness industry convinced an entire generation of men to throw away the yolk and buy a powder instead. That is one of the greatest marketing achievements in the history of nutrition. And most men are still living inside it. Next video, watch this one before you eat again. 7 foods that are better than Ozempic. And they're natural. No prescription, no injection, no side effects. No $300 monthly bill. The pharmaceutical industry is not going to like that video. It's already up. Link is right there. If this channel is giving you information you're not getting anywhere else, subscribe. 1 button, 2 seconds. Now go eat the yolk.